The music industry has seen countless superstars come and go, but only a few names become so powerful that they stop being just celebrities and start becoming cultural institutions. And when it comes to that level of influence, two names dominate the conversation: Beyoncé and Rihanna. One built an empire through unmatched performances, artistic excellence, and decades of consistency. The other transformed herself from a chart-topping superstar into a billionaire business mogul whose influence stretches far beyond music. But here's the question that keeps fans debating year after year. When you compare music, money, and global influence, who actually became the bigger icon? The answer might be a lot more complicated than you think, because depending on what category you look at, the crown changes hands. And by the end of this video, you might see both women in a completely different way. Let's get into it. For many people, Beyoncé represents what happens when talent meets relentless dedication. After rising to fame with Destiny's Child, she launched a solo career that quickly became legendary. Hit after hit, album after album, tour after tour. She wasn't just making music, she was creating moments. From Crazy in Love to Single Ladies, from Halo to Formation, Beyoncé consistently delivered songs that became part of pop culture history. And what makes her career especially impressive is longevity. Many artists dominate for a few years. Beyoncé has remained relevant across multiple generations. That's incredibly rare. Every new project feels like an event. Every performance becomes a headline, and every album release sparks conversations around the world. But while Beyoncé was perfecting the blueprint of a music icon, Rihanna was creating a completely different path. At first, Rihanna looked like another successful pop star. Then something changed. Instead of following the traditional rules of celebrity success, she started expanding her influence into new industries. Music gave her fame, but business multiplied her
power. And that's where things get interesting. Because when people compare Beyoncé and Rihanna, they're often comparing two entirely different types of success. One focused heavily on artistic excellence. The other built a global empire that extended far beyond entertainment. And that's why this debate never seems to end. Now, let's talk about the category where Beyoncé may have one of the strongest arguments: music. When it comes to live performances, many fans and critics consider Beyoncé one of the greatest entertainers of all time. Her stage presence is legendary, her choreography is meticulous, her attention to detail is almost unmatched. Some performances are remembered for months. A Beyoncé performance can be remembered for years. That's the level she's operating on. Whether it's an award show, a world tour, or a major cultural event, she has repeatedly delivered moments that become part of entertainment history. And then there are the awards, the records, the critical acclaim, the industry recognition. Beyoncé has built one of the most respected music catalogs of any artist in modern history. But before you decide the winner, there's another side to the story. Because Rihanna's impact on music isn't something that can be ignored, not even close. At one point, it felt impossible to escape a Rihanna hit. Umbrella, Diamonds, Only Girl, We Found Love, Work. The list goes on and on. She became one of the defining hitmakers of her generation. And what made Rihanna unique was her versatility. Pop, R&B, dance, Caribbean influences. She moved between styles effortlessly. Each era felt different, yet somehow it still felt unmistakably Rihanna. And here's something fans often point out. Even after spending years focusing more on business than music, Rihanna's songs continue generating massive streams and cultural relevance. That's not normal. That's star power. But music is only one part of this conversation, and the next category changes everything: money. Because this is where Rihanna enters a completely different
league. Most celebrities build brands. Rihanna built an empire. When she launched Fenty Beauty, the beauty industry took notice. Then the brand exploded. The inclusive approach resonated with consumers around the world. Suddenly,
Rihanna wasn't just competing with entertainers, she was competing with major business leaders. And then came more ventures: fashion, beauty, luxury partnerships, business expansion. Year after year, her influence kept growing. Eventually, headlines around the world started discussing something almost unthinkable. Was Rihanna becoming bigger as a businesswoman than she was as a musician? For many people, the answer was yes. And that's a remarkable achievement considering how successful her music career already was. But don't count Beyoncé out, because her business portfolio is impressive too. She's built successful ventures, major partnerships, and highly profitable tours. Her brand carries enormous value. Whenever Beyoncé announces a project, attention follows. Companies notice, brands notice, the entire entertainment industry notices. The difference is that Beyoncé's commercial power often remains closely connected to her artistic identity. Rihanna's empire expanded into industries where music became only one piece of a much larger puzzle. And that's why comparing their financial influence becomes so difficult. They're playing different games. Now let's get to what might be the most important category of all: influence. Because numbers don't always tell the full story. Influence is harder to measure. It's about cultural impact. It's about shaping conversations. It's about inspiring future generations. And this is where both women have built extraordinary legacies. Beyoncé has influenced countless artists. Her work has inspired singers, performers, dancers, and creatives around the world. Many younger stars openly cite her as an inspiration. Her commitment to artistic excellence has become a benchmark for the industry. For many artists, Beyoncé isn't just successful, she's the standard. But Rihanna?
Sinia's influence operates differently. She changed expectations around celebrity entrepreneurship. She showed artists that they could expand beyond music and dominate entirely new industries. Her success encouraged many entertainers to think bigger than albums and tours. Think about it. Today, celebrity beauty brands are everywhere. Celebrity fashion ventures are everywhere. Many people believe Rihanna helped accelerate that movement in a major way. And that's influence too, a different kind of influence. But influence also includes something fans rarely discuss: connection. Both women have built passionate global fan communities. Beyoncé's fan base is known for loyalty, dedication, and celebrating artistic excellence. Rihanna's supporters admire her authenticity, confidence, and entrepreneurial mindset. Neither fan base simply follows a celebrity. They connect with what that celebrity represents. And that's one reason this debate continues year after year, because the answer depends on what you value most. If you prioritize musical artistry, live performances, and cultural excellence, Beyoncé makes an incredibly strong case. If you prioritize business success, brand building, and expansion beyond entertainment, Rihanna's argument becomes equally powerful. And maybe that's the real answer. Maybe the reason this debate never ends is because neither woman followed the same path. Beyoncé became a symbol of artistic greatness. Rihanna became a symbol of limitless reinvention. One mastered the stage, the other mastered the boardroom. Both changed the entertainment industry forever. And perhaps that's what truly defines an icon. Not simply being famous, not simply making money, but changing what's possible for everyone who comes after you. So now the question goes to you. When you compare music, money, and influence, who became the bigger icon? Beyoncé or Rihanna? Drop your answer in the comments below and tell us the single biggest reason behind your choice, because this debate is far from over.